What up, bitches? It's a misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. So the rap group Migos got kicked off of a Delta Airlines airplane, and they and I believe their manager are claiming racial profiling. And as the story goes, these guys jumped on their plane and they immediately went to sleep. And they had a bag. One of them had a carry-on bag that they just, I guess, dumped on the floor or whatever. Now, I've flown before, and certain flights, certain airlines will allow you, well, before you even coming in, sometimes they'll tell you, yeah, when you have your checked bag, you have to put them in the compartment that's above your head. Or when you come in, they'll tell you, listen, put your checked luggage above the compartment. And if you need something, wait till we get to a safe altitude, then pull your shit out or whatever. But until then, you got to put your shit up there. It's a safety hazard, okay? And these guys jumped in their seats and they went to sleep, all right? And one of them had their bag on the floor. Flight attendant peeped it. I guess this flight attendant told them, hey, gotta put your shit up there. They didn't listen. They just jumped in their seats, put the shit on the floor, nodded off. So the plane is going towards the runway. Flight attendant sees it again, and I guess it got wind. This situation, the captain caught wind of it, and the captain said, nah, get them off. They don't want to listen, get them off the plane. And I believe I've said this in an earlier video. When you go on a plane, it's probably the most hypersensitive place that you can step into as far as interaction with people, as far as your behavior, as far as shit that you just do. You know what I mean? You go in there, you follow the rules that they have to do or have to tell you, and that's it. You just you have a nice time. You get some alcohol, go to sleep, enjoy your flight till you get to your destination. But no, I know these niggas. Look, I've flown a billion times. I follow the rules. I never have a problem. Go in there, put your bags in there, put it wherever you want. And, you know, some flights, they do allow you to, if you have like a book bag or something small, you could slide it under your chair or underneath the chair in front of you. They do allow that. So I don't know where this dude's bag was, but if they told you just put it up top, put it up top. And these fucking guys should know, number one, because they're a rap group, so they tour. They're a very popular rap group. And I'm not a fan of these guys, so let me just, because I know someone's going to ask me, I'm not a fan of them. You should know that. You know I like my lyrical hip-hop. These guys don't really do it for me. Okay, so let me just get that out of the way. But that's just a sidebar. But these guys should know because they tour. They're used to this shit. So they know the rules already. So, as far as this being hypersensitive, a hypersensitive area, the captain has the final say-so whether or not he's going to take off or not, because he's responsible for the contents of the plane itself, and the people and the lives that are on that plane. He's responsible. He's ultimately responsible. So he could literally look at somebody and say, nah, I'm not taking off. Get that motherfucker out of here. You know what I mean? He could do that. I mean, and as fucked up as it sounds, even with that scenario, and And I believe you should be able to go the litigation route if he does do that. But he literally has the right to do that. Just so you know. Because I know a lot of people are very sensitive. No, no man should have that much power. Listen, I get where he's coming from. Look, if I'm a pilot, I'm not taking a risk of you fucking off and turning this place into a fucking zoo or whatever while I'm flying in the air in a metal can with other people's lives in my hands. I ain't doing it. That's just common fucking sense. You could agree with it, you could disagree with it, whatever. But for these guys to run around and say, well, it's racial profiling, is bullshit. That's motherfucking bullshit. And let me tell you something. I know it's bullshit without even getting that deep. Because a lot of you niggas out there love to run around and drop the race card. And I've said this a billion fucking times, as well as other YouTubers. They've said this a billion fucking times. When you sit there and keep saying everything in the world is racist, as if you can do no wrong, guess what? People are going to start to point out your hypocrisy. And the other point of this is when you keep saying everything is racist, guess what? You're starting to wither away the meaning of racist. And in this day and age, racist doesn't really mean anything. It literally means I don't like what you're doing to me. I'm entitled, so I'm gonna use the most low down thing that I could use to be polarizing and use to undermine you and your character. I'm gonna call you a racist, so that way you're forced to defend it. And even if you do defend it, I could turn around and just say you're racist. I mean, it's just the dumbest fucking thing. Do I believe it was racial profiling? No, I don't. Because dumb dudes have money. They know the rules. It's not racial profiling. Fuck that shit. Because if it was, first of all, everyone has camera phones and all that shit. Everyone has mics nowadays. That you would have heard racial slurs, racial epithets, I mean, and even sarcasm to some extent. But do I believe this is racial profiling? No. Niggas need to learn to follow the rules. Not all, but you know what I mean. And just a quick rant. Migos, I believe you're wrong, and you shouldn't have to stoop that low. Just follow the fucking rules and get to where the fuck you're going. Either that or fly privately. That's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of us subscribe. That's it. Peace, bitches.